Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in our Butterflies and Bugs series. We have this sort of beetle, I think, maybe a woodlice, maybe, to do today. We're going to be colouring him in a nice colour rather than a woodlice, more like a beetle, I think, to make him look a little bright. Let's come in a little closer now. This is from Small Victories by Johanna Basford. Sorry, just in case, because I didn't say. I'm just going to sweep my page off. And we're using Polychromos. So I am thinking Indian reds, caput mortuum, maybe caput mortuum violet, carmines, something like that, maybe. Let's start with a caput mortuum violet for his legs and antennae and see where that leads us. It's not a pencil I use very often, but I was swatching out my Polychromos the other day thinking I really should use this more. Now what I'm going to do is try and add a little paler bit to look a bit like shine. I'm not going to on here because it's so teeny tiny, but there. My neighbour's doing some sort of drilling or something, but anyway, it's okay. He is a carpenter, he is very handy. He's always got a little project on the go of some sort. He has been having a bit of a clear out and tidy up, apparently. I saw him the other day. Okay, I think we'll do these lower limbs. Like this. Like that. And then have a think. Looks like he's got little socks on, little socks and gloves. Okay, I'm going to skip to the other, a different colour. I think it's nice to mix it up a little bit. Could do them all the same colour. I don't even know what colour these sorts of critters are. So I'm going to the caput mortuum and I'm going to do these sort of bits here. It's a little bit of a lighter colour. It's still quite brownish. I remember when I first started using Polychromos, and I'm going to try and make that a bit lighter in the middle. I was buying some open stock and I wanted a chestnut brown, and I bought this caput mortuum thinking that's what it was, and I was in a colouring group, people were saying no, that's not a brown. I was like, but it is, and they were like, no, once you have the full set and you see how it lies within the other colours, you'll realise that it's not brown. But I don't know what it is if it isn't a brown, to be honest. I think I'm going to fill in all this bit. I might just fade it towards the middle. Because, yeah, it's got a bit of like reddish in it, hasn't it? But anyway, I don't use it much because I don't know what it is. I have to ask my husband, he knows about caput mortuum. Because he reads a lot. He knows a lot about art history, he knows a lot about colours and colour theory and all those sorts of things. Whereas I just get on and colour. Maybe I should have left that bit a bit lighter, but never mind. I don't really do much learning. I just learn from playing, I guess. Okay, now his back, I think I am going to use this Indian red, just so it's a little bit different. There we go. Now I think I want to try and put a bit of shine down the middle. So these two bits I'm going to try and layer up here and then just sort of fade towards the centre a bit like that. Do the same on this side. and then work down doing the same thing, and hopefully it might make it him look a little bit more rounded, because he's not going to be flat. I do need to apologise to those of you who aren't keen on bugs and things. I'm hoping that I can make them look cute enough that it doesn't feel daunting, you know. Just think of them as a little cute cartoon one rather than the real one. I don't know if that helps. I mean, if someone said that to me about snakes, I would still not watch the video, I'm afraid. But I have got to tackle one soon, because in Hannah Carlson's book, Tales from a Forest Kingdom, there's a double page with a huge snake through the whole page, and I want to finish the book, so I've got to do it. Now these triangles I'm going to colour as if they're his eyes. I've got no idea, this is black, whether his eyes are on the end of these stalks as if he's like a snail eyes or what, but I'm going to use the black and just hope. So I don't want them to be just a flat black. You could do that if you want. I'm going to layer it up more on the edges and then try and fade it to the centre to make it look like maybe they're standing up a bit from the top of his head. I don't think they're eyes, they're far too big, aren't they? Oh well. Maybe that's okay. Right, I've got the dark sepia ready because I'm going to do, whoops, a bit of shadow. Now, I feel that around the edge of here, I want to emphasise this to make it look like it's like his armour standing up on his back, his exoskeleton, like that. And also in between these, Johanna has drawn the lines for us, but I'm thinking we can just draw over them a little bit. Just colouring round. I just like a little bit more there, like here where we've got these little breaks in the limbs. Just a bit more shadow, and where they're against the body. Maybe I'm being a bit fussy, but it's just a little detail that can make a little bit of difference. Now I am going to grab my white, because I've put white on all the others. I'm going to be putting white on all of them. But I could have a think about where I'm going to put it. It's my Jelly Roll 10. Now Johanna's drawn these dots, so that's where I'm going to put it, on top of these dots. My children are chattering. One of them's supposed to be doing some work. I don't know whether to put some dots on this black. No, I think I'm going to leave it. There we go. I think that is okay, actually. I think any more fiddling and he'll get spoiled. So there he is, Mr. Beetle. So I hope that was okay. I do hope that you have a really super day, and happy colouring.